Hey, what's up? And welcome back to Knockout Argument, the show where we try to make our case in one shot. I am Chris.
What is up? I am also Chris. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell as always so you'll be notified every time we drop brand new videos. So, my guy, what are we here for today?
Well, I've been looking forward to this day. This is actually, full disclosure, this is one of the shows that inspired Knockout Argument in the first place.
Is that right?
Yes. Today we are going to be watching an episode from a show that is absolutely not in your wheelhouse or on your radar as far as I would imagine. And that is a show that is also not quite my cup of tea, but I was dragged into this one kicking and screaming by Mrs. Chris.
Oh, I know what this is.
And that show is Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
And
the missus got you watching Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah,
You've
boy.
been a fan ever since.
Yeah, well, I'm actually a little bit behind a season or two. I enjoyed a lot of this series, but this episode has stuck with me since watching it. Not that it affected me deeply. It was just highly entertaining, very tense episode. This is from season 6. This is the season finale. It was a 2-part episode. There's a whole lot of, these shows have a lot of soap opera, love affairs, things like that. I'm not going to give you all of that information going into this episode. What we need to know here is that
Real good.
In this episode, we are following up on a story that came up earlier in the season where a man brought his wife in who was very sick. She went into a coma, and she had a DNR, a do not resuscitate order. And so when she went into that coma, he fought them to keep her on life support, and they said, we legally can't. We have to legally follow her wishes.
Doesn't pull out a gun?
No. In that episode, he was just devastated. But he follows up, and he returns to the hospital in this episode, and is still very hurt by the situation.
Also wanted to say as a side note, I understand, kind of being in proximity to a show. It's not a show that you would normally watch or whatever, but somehow you got hooked onto it.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, there was a time when I had a lot of hair. I used to get braided every Sunday.
I remember that.
And every Sunday, Desperate Housewives came on. And I got hooked
I got on that one too.
by proxy to that show because whenever I was getting my hair braided, that's what she was watching. And so I can understand that sentiment.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with liking, you like what you like. You know what I mean?
You start in with that, man, this is dumb as hell, and then by the third time or so you're watching, hey, they still going out? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Is he ever gonna
Did they sleep together yet?
Yeah. Say it. He clearly wants her.
And I'm gonna keep it 100% real, bro. There's reasons why I don't watch Grey's Anatomy. There's multiple reasons, but one of the reasons is definitely because I already watched ER, and nothing is better.
This
than
builds
ER.
on that a little bit, I'm sure. I didn't watch ER,
but you know how it is. It's not ER though.
Well,
I just said it. He's not George Clooney though.
Right, but it's a medical show.
He's not Mark Green though.
This one I think will work. This one will work a little bit differently than ER. You ready to get into it?
I am ready to get.
All right, let's do this. We need some Grey's Anatomy
I
stats.
was wondering if you could tell me where I could find Dr. Derek Shepard.
I don't know. Look, you're not even supposed to be back here. I'm not a tour guide. I'm a surgeon, okay?
Oh shit! Oh shit! He shot her right in the head, bro.
Dude, what the?
I'll remind you that on this show there are no real red shirts because everybody's been here for most of the season.
So
at
that
least.
was a main
That was a character. She had been there for a couple of seasons, I think.
That was so abrupt.
Yeah, I've been to his office before.
Oh yeah, that is right. This is written by
Guess
Shonda
you
Rhimes.
remember how to get there.
I like her.
Keep going in circles.
I respect the shit out of her.
It's in the East Wing.
She's the
That's
showrunner
over
here,
by
but this
Labs
is also
across the
this
catwalk.
episode was written by her,
You just
by
go
Shonda Rhimes.
cross
So this
through the
is
patient floor on 3 and then follow the signs to the main lobby, and then you should find it no problem.
Thank you.
That was very Hitchcock.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Like what they describe, like how, you know, the bombs under the table, right? Like that descriptor they give. It's like, bro, you don't even know that guy's a killer. He already killed two of y'all. Like, that was so cold-blooded, bro.
She gave directions to the next person.
Really, wow, like that's
the order.
Sir, you can't
shocked
leave
by
this
that.
area. The hospital is in.
Wow. Wow, he got somebody else. Wow. He's like a crack shot too. Bro.
Yeah, this episode was crazy. Because this is coming on the heel, like, no episode was like this.
Holy shit, bro.
Are you a surgeon? Please. Are you a surgeon? Yes, sir. No. Oh, no. Please. Are you a surgeon? Answer me!
No, I'm a nurse.
I'm sorry. Dr. Shepard?
Sir, you shouldn't be here. It's not safe.
I know it's not safe here. That's the point.
You should go someplace safe so you don't get hurt.
I'm already hurt. You hurt me when you
I was just saying, I was just thinking, he just realized, like, uh-oh.
Mr. Clark.
Shut up, no talking. You're not the man here. I'm the man. I'm the man. And a man looks after his wife, but I didn't. I let you decide that she should die.
I know your loss. I lost my father when I was a kid. I became a doctor because I wanted to save lives. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I'm flawed. We all are.
Is he a good guy in the show?
Today, I think for you, it's just a mistake.
He's McDreamy.
Dr. Shepard, thank God you're back.
I learned to read in the OR gallery. I love it here. Correction. Loved
My name
it
is
here.
April Kepner. I'm 28 years old. I was born on April 23rd in Ohio. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I'm a person. I'm a person.
Run.
Live or die. That's the important choice. And it's not always in our hands.
I only plan to shoot Dr. Shepard. And Dr. Weber. And you.
That's Grey's Anatomy's sister.
Oh, really?
You
Grey's
unplugged the
Anatomy
machine.
sister. Oh, nice.
Oh, just calm down, calm down. Tell me what the problem is.
Stop fixing him. Let him die. Let him lie there and die.
some metal.
She's a badass on the show.
No.
Christina.
No. Jackson, plant the hilum so you can get control of the hemorrhage so I can get better visualization.
Don't you dare.
Piece of
Plant
metal.
the hilum so I can see.
You stay back.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna attack him. Yep. Saw that coming.
He didn't help at all.
Raise your hands. Trust me, raise your hands. In a few seconds, his heart is gonna pump all the blood into his chest and stop beating. You'll see it on the monitor. Just wait.
No.
Did I read somewhere that like isn't she like leaving the show now?
Oh, I don't know.
This last season.
Give me a 402. Jackson, give me his
I
vitals.
think I read somewhere she's supposed to be leaving the show.
Pulse 128, BP cycling.
Christina.
I can't talk right now. I'm trying to save your guy. Now please go and try and save mine.
You want to know something funny? Do you? Okay. I only have one bullet left.
And it seems you have a bit of a problem.
I do. I do. Hey,
He's hard.
What's it gonna be, Mr. Clark? Me or you?
screw you.
See, I've lived. I mean, I've really, really lived. I've failed. I've been devastated. I've been broken. I've gone to hell and back. And I've also known joy and passion. Death for me is not justice. It's the end of a beautiful journey. And I'm not afraid to die.
My dad would say something.
The question
like that.
is, are you?
Right, man. That was Grey's Anatomy. Season 6 finale.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot. This is an intense episode.
I guess we could just get right into it.
Yeah,
Right-
let's
right
do the
into my
good news.
It's weird. I kind of feel weird saying this because I don't think it's cool to glorify violence, you know, but I was surprised by how violent it was. It was like graphic violence, you know. And again, I'm not praising that, but I was shocked, like genuinely shocked when he shot the first girl.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know. It seemed the way he was talking, it seemed very dangerous and malicious. You know what I mean? It seemed like he had like a murderous intent, but he just like kind of immediately started into it. And like every person that he killed, it just seemed like very cold. You know what I mean? Again, and that's kind of what I was saying before. Like typically when they have guys like that, tragic characters, I guess we'll call them. They have a way of still humanizing these people and making it seem like, oh well, yeah, I can relate to that. But this guy, it's like, yeah, like nah, like you're just a full jagoff. I definitely can relate to like having a loved one, whether it's a family member of any type, you know what I mean, being in a hospital or dealing with something, and you're like, oh, like what are these doctors doing? Like they don't care, like they're just trying to get to the next patient or whatever it is, you know. Like, but I definitely know I couldn't do something like this, you know what I mean? Like that was
this goes beyond
monstrous.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And again, I was surprised by how graphic it was, especially for a network television show. I mean, the amount of blood, like that was really bad. really bad. So I don't know. I was shocked by this episode, and this episode left a big impression on me.
I don't want to get too bogged down on this side of things. Let's hear bad news, whatever negatives you have.
Overall, I still don't think that this is a show that's for me. This episode had like that type of feel to it where I can't put my finger on it, but it had like that feel where it was like almost like an action movie. The editing was like snappy. There's a lot of cuts. Again, I can't put my finger on it. I can't think of exactly what it reminds me of, but it does have that feel. Again, I don't hate it. It just sometimes it felt a little bit jarring.
But not that much. It was actually pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, for the most part. For the most part. I respect the hell out of this show. Is it a show that I'm going to watch? Probably not.
We're going to find that out right here.
So if the argument is, if I should watch this show, look.
Didn't you hear what I said?
I want to be clear.
That argument exists.
I want to be
this
clear.
Show.
I want to be clear. This was a sound argument, bro, and this was a really good argument. Bro.
I know.
Like, you really brought it. I was shocked. Bro. Again, Shorty got shot. I was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, I was shocked, bro.
I'm like that right now.
I would rewatch these episodes. There was a lot of tension here. When I don't care about Meredith Grey. I don't care about Sandra Oh's character. I don't care about any of these characters. Why? Because I care about Mark Green and Susan Lewis and John Carter and Peter Benton.
You know what
and Doug Ross. I care about those characters. It's nothing against Grey's Anatomy. It's just ER did it better. They were here first.
I have something against you, man. Let him know in the comments.
You beat me to it. Yeah, let us know in the comments, bro. I want to see how definitive this is. If you're a Grey's Anatomy watcher, tell me how I'm wrong.
Blow it up. This turns into a win if enough people blow up the comments.
You know what? We'll see. We'll see what happens here. However, if you watch ER, which I'm sure there's a lot of people that watch ER, tell him why ER is better, because we know it's better. He just doesn't know.
What's his grandma? Please help him out here.
His show is shinier, right? It's shinier, but no, we don't need all that glitz and glamour to understand what we're getting. We like the grown up stuff over here.
What's grown up stuff? What are you talking about? George Clooney. That's not grown up stuff.
Anyway, yeah, let us know in the comments. In the meantime, also don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Again, we appreciate you joining us. I don't know what that was a weird pause. It was like, I don't know what that was all about. Yeah. But yeah, again, we appreciate you joining us. I am Chris.
Like I need that kind of air. I'm Chris.
He's disappointed. We'll see you next time. Peace.
There's no peace for you, sir. What the fuck?